The hum of power tools and the scratch of stones are a good sign you've reached Williams Mill Creative Art Studios in Glen Williams on the northern edge of Georgetown. Here, rock sculpting is more than just an art form. It's an immersive experience that engages all senses.
I would think all of your senses are involved because you taste a lot of dust, you smell a lot of dust, it makes a lot of noise, and you have to be looking all the time. And it's so tactile. Rubbing my hands over it, because if it doesn't feel right, it doesn't look right. So everything's involved in it.
In Mary Ellen Farrow's studio, you can learn from the master herself. Every detail matters, and the process demands full attention and engagement. Farrow offers a 3-hour studio session for $50, emphasizing patience and methodical work, ensuring students grasp every aspect of their craft.
Most people with proper guidance can get a fairly nice sculpture done. And you have to be patient with yourself and patient with the process. It's like peeling an onion. You have to take it down a layer at a time.
Her approach? Spend as much time standing back as you do chiseling, creating a balanced and thoughtful process.
Well, I had a sculpture teacher that told me once that you have to spend just as much time looking as doing, because you work one side more than you're working the other side. So you have to keep turning and working everything a layer at a time.
The studio isn't just a place to learn. It's a vibrant community where artists support and inspire each other.
Now there's 6 of us in the studio now. They were all students at one point. Everybody helps one another. You know, if I get stuck on something, I'll ask Martina or Steve, or what do you think?
Steve Foreman, a retired dentist who studied with Farrow, joined the studio 10 years ago, where he works, honing his artistry.
She had a way of making me see other ways of creating or cutting back on time or investigating the stone, and she was always very informative without being hard to get along with.
Andrea Hall, another sculptor, finds endless mentorship working beside Farrow.
Mary Ellen has more expertise in her littlest chisel than I am likely to have in my carving career. And I have to learn new techniques as I go along, and Mary Ellen teaches me new techniques as I go along.
The beauty of Glen Williams is a draw, but it's Farrow's magic that makes this rock sculpting haven special. A place to learn and grow in the craft.
It's a wonderful collective here. And really, it starts at the top. It's Mary Ellen's generosity in how she runs this studio, really, that makes it such a nice place to work.
Discover more about the studio and connect with Farrow through the Williams Mill website. Finding all senses engaged, surrounded by rock dust, I'm Dee Glazebrook for Halton News.